The campus cafeteria buzzed with laughter and chatter, but Amara E. sat alone in the corner, eyes glued to her laptop screen. She wasn't scrolling through Instagram or Netflix. She was applying, again, for financial aid. Her mother's salary barely covered rent, and the university had threatened to suspend her over unpaid tuition. Then a notification popped up. Congratulations! You've been awarded 2 million Nigerian nairas in education support from Cole Foundation. Tears welled in her eyes. She screamed, startling a few students. I did it! I finally did it! But her joy lasted less than 24 hours. The next morning, as she stepped out of her dorm room, police surrounded her. Amara Ease? Yes, you're under arrest for online fraud and impersonation of billionaire Ethan Cole. The world tilted. Cameras flashed. Students whispered. Someone shouted, Yahoo girl. At the police station, her laptop, phone, and bank details were laid out like weapons. You created a fake scholarship page, the officer barked. You tricked students and even used Mr. Cole's signature. Amara sobbed. No. I applied on the official site. Please check. But the evidence looked too perfect. Too planted. Meanwhile, across town, Ethan Cole, the billionaire whose foundation was scammed, watched the news report with irritation. Another criminal trying to use my name, he muttered. His assistant handed him her file. But when he saw her photo, her eyes, he froze. Something in them, something painfully familiar. For the first time in years, he whispered, Who is she? Ethan's private jet touched down in Lagos that same night. He wanted to see the girl for himself, to make an example. Or so he told the press. But deep down, something gnawed at him. When Amara was brought into the interrogation room, she looked small, broken, and terrified. Ethan watched through the glass. Her trembling hands reminded him of someone, a woman from decades ago, a woman he once loved and lost, Ngozi. He ordered the police to step aside and entered the room. You're Amara Ease? She lifted her head. You're the man who ruined my life. He frowned. I'm the man whose name you stole. I didn't steal anything, she cried. I was only trying to get a scholarship. Her tears weren't rehearsed. Her words raw. Something didn't fit. Ethan sat back, studying her. That same slight birthmark beneath her eye, the same as Ngozi's. His heart skipped. After she was taken away, Ethan quietly told Detective Hassan, Reopen the case. I want every record rechecked. That night, he found an old box in his hotel suite, letters and photos from his youth. One showed a young nurse named Ngozi, pregnant, smiling shyly. She had disappeared before he could marry her, leaving only a note. Forgive me. I can't raise her in your world. Her? Ethan's blood ran cold. Could it be Amara? He rushed to the hospital listed on the old records, and there, in the registry, he saw it. Baby girl Ease, born 2003. Mother, Ngozi Ease. Father, unknown. He sat in his car, shaken to the core. The poor student accused of scamming him might be the daughter he lost 21 years ago. Days later, Ethan visited the slum where Amara and her mother lived. Ngozi was now frail, her health failing. When she saw him at the doorway, she gasped and clutched her chest. Ethan, why didn't you tell me? Tears streamed down her cheeks. I tried, but your father's people threatened to destroy me. I thought I was protecting her. Amara entered, shocked. Mom, who is this? Ngozi looked at her daughter with trembling lips. He's your father. The room fell silent. Amara's knees buckled. She remembered his cold stare in the police station, the humiliation, the way her name trended online as a scammer. You let them arrest me, she whispered, voice breaking. And now you say you're my father? Ethan knelt before her. I didn't know, Amara. I swear I didn't. I thought you were just another case. But when I saw your eyes, I knew I'd seen them before. She turned away, crying. You ruined my life. He looked at her mother. Then let me fix it. Ethan dropped all charges publicly, announced a full investigation that exposed the real hacker behind the fake scholarship page, one of his own IT staff. The media went wild. He also donated 100 million Nigerian nairas to fund scholarships for struggling students in her name, the Amara Ease Hope Grant. But Amara refused his calls. Until weeks later, during Ngozi's funeral, Ethan stood alone at the graveside. A hand touched his shoulder. It was Amara. "I don't forgive you yet," she said softly, "but I believe you loved her, and maybe, someday, you'll earn a place in my heart too." He turned, eyes glistening. "I don't need your forgiveness. Just a chance to be your father." She nodded faintly, and for the first time, smiled through tears. Camera pans out, from the slum rooftops to the shining skyline of Lagos, a story of pain, truth, and blood that refused to be erased.